everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today we're making random ephemera.
So, if it is, well, I'm not going to stop, cancel, and go on again. It is that time of the week again. Yeah, Sophie, well done. You found words again. I went in my stash of pieces and bits that I need to finalize, complete, or use, and I found a lot of these. As you can see, they're not finished, and these are just postcards. Can't show you because the glue actually holds, because I was using, well, it doesn't really hold. See, it was postcards. So, and I had made a lot of tags with them. Paper holds, but not the front. So I have a bunch of them, and they're all with papers that I don't really like. But I have them, so I guess I need to use them. They're quite thick. If I do put some in my journals now, I tend not to put a lot because they're too thick, and then your journal is like this. So yeah, let's see if we can get a lot of ephemera done today. On my desk, around me, I have pouches with stuff. So I have these little things. These are animals, I think. Yes, animals and plants. Actually, fish and plants. This is where you were. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I've got this one. These are mushroom, I believe. And here, I can't move it because it's going to fall. I have a pouch with a lot of different things that were on my desk. And I have a box of Parabond coupons. So, let's see what we can do. I also have some little people next to me, postal stamps, washi tapes, etc., etc., etc. And if need be, I'll go and grab some more stuff. Because I have... Okay, this is going to be a challenge for me. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to ink it first. That would be the easiest. What are you? Walnut stain. Do I want something darker? I don't... Let me see. Who do we have here? So, up. Vintage photo. Again. These are not. Okay, so walnut stain, a vintage photo. Ugh. Vintage photo. Okay. Yes, vintage photo. Let's try. And if I don't like it, I can always get another one afterwards. So, there we go. I'm going to ink it first. See, this is a bit girly for me, says the lady with pink nails and flowers on them. Well, they're supposed to be flowers. Not as nice as the previous ones. But hey, what can you do? There. Flowers. What can go with flowers? Do we have a coupon? I know I don't have pink. Oh yeah, actually I might have pink ones. I might have pink ones, but where? Let's see. Red. Nope. Blue. Green. Yellow. Green, blue. Well, apparently I don't have pink. I think the pink ones I give to Margaret. That's probably it. Okay, well then, we're not using you. Okay, what do we have in our pouch? Because I don't think that the little decoupage thingies will work. What do we have here? And I don't have a pouch with girly stuff. I don't think so. So, oh, I have frames. I'm not sure where I put the other ones, where I already put some... acetate. I know I have them. I know I've done them. No clue where I put them. That happens a lot. We have the labels from Margaret's kit. Fish, that won't go with that. I have all advertisements, that's a bit all industrial. You're an envelope, you've got nothing to do there. I have letters that I've never used. Stickers, something burns. I can feel something burning. That is weird. Okay, we'll see if the house is on fire or not. What else do we have? Little pouches with, no, these are, what's the name? Oh, sort of clusters with the art tabs. There's nothing interesting here. What can we put on a girly thing? I don't know. Help me. These are too big. What is burning? I'm going to have to have a look. I think we need another pouch then. What I found these. These are digitals. Can you believe that? From Tina, from Shabby Dabby Dabby Dooda. There's one too many Dabby, I think. But that's not what I'm looking for. I think somewhere here there are bits and pieces of hers, and maybe I'll find things that I can use, because I really don't have anything. I've been looking, believe you me. I've been looking, but couldn't find anything that I liked. Okay, so I have 1,000 pouches now on my desk. A mountain. Okay, so we have people. We have labels, a lot of them. I bought these because at the time I thought, I don't really understand. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't find it pretty or that I'm not criticizing, but my mind has issues with the assembling that Tina does. And then one day I said, well, you need to go over that, and you need to see what you can do with Tina's things. And that's what I've been trying to do. And I've been trying to make a journal, and it was a catastrophe. I could not. It wouldn't, yeah. It was not pretty. What I was making was not pretty. So I said, I'm giving up. Oh, we have a lot of butterflies. Very cute butterflies, actually. We have roses, perfume bottles. We like that. These we can use for sure. So it's presumably on her Etsy. So go have a look. Hopla. Okay. Lots of things, huh? And I did fussy cut them out. I'm amazed by myself. But I really, really wanted to try. But I do watch Tina's channel. Because she's very pleasant to listen to and to watch. And we do completely different things, but it's always fun to watch her videos. And it's great company, and then sometimes, I can also get inspired by what Tina does. So what's there not to like? Too big. Okay, we have lots and lots and lots of perfume thingies. We know we do, so we can put it on the side, sort of. Okay. So I took a couple out. So we have our flowery thingy. No, I don't like that one. Too big. Let's see. Now, that might be an option. Girly, girly, girly. So you see, I did give digitals a try. I also printed some from Eva from Bohemian Crafting. Believe in yourself. Sentiments. I don't do sentiments, but why not? You know what? I'm going to glue it down because otherwise I'll be looking for hours on what I'm going to do. You can hear the children making sound. And when I say children, I mean the 23, 19, 20-year-old. Yeah. And found out what was burning. So his boyfriend was, he keeps eggshells and then he puts them in the oven and then he crushes them and then I absolutely can't remember what he does with it. And I think they're actually for his snails, because now, yeah, we do have snails on top of the rest. And that is what was burning in the oven. Because I'm always afraid to lose my mind and to leave something burning. It did happen a couple of times when I lived in Luxembourg. I had 2 floors. Kitchen was on the ground floor and we were on the first floor. I put something to cook downstairs and I was showering the girls, no, actually bathing the girls. And when we came down, there was so much smoke. And yeah, we didn't eat what I had planned. So yeah, I'm always a bit scared that this will happen again. Although there, it was not that I was losing my mind, is that I was, bathing my daughters. That was a long time ago. We're all quite nostalgic of the years we spent in Luxembourg, in the last house we had. Me and the girls, and dogs and cats. Not as many as now, but enough. We need something on the bottom. Oh, this is really, really not a Sophie thing, but at least I've gone out of my comfort zone and I made something. Yeah, there we are. Believe in yourself. Okay. Not going there. What did I have on my to-do list? Where did I put them? Under there. Let's do something easy. After, the not so easy stuff. Can we use a bit of that? Yeah, we can, but I like this butterfly. I think it's actually quite nice. I have Margaret's poo-poo tape. Let me get it. Let me get it. There we are. Yes. What sort of color? I think this one. Do we have smaller ones? Yes, we do. We have 1 and we have 2. We need some sort of a label. We do have boxes of labels, lots of them. Just need to find one. So, finally found a box with labels. And I found another box, not with labels, but with a lot of things. It actually used to be my box of labels. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to use on this one. I'm gonna put you here. You're going to hear a big noise at one point because I think everything is going to fall down. So I know I want my booby tape, so I'm just going to put my booby tape. There you go. And I've gone blind again. No, it is there. We went to a fair yesterday, to a craft fair. And we had fun, to be honest. We had fun. Not everything was interesting, because there were a lot of things that I don't really, not my thing. But there were a lot of fun things, a lot of very gifted people, and we spent almost the whole afternoon there. And we went with my daughter, her boyfriend, and his mother. It was really nice. We went thrifting before. I went thrifting in my favorite thrift shop. You will see what I found. Books that you wouldn't believe. It was, yeah. But for once we went in the morning. Normally I'm there beginning of the afternoon. But we were there, you know, just when it opened. And there is definitely more stuff. So I think I need to do that again. Definitely. And so I found books, very old books. I found lace. I found a bit of fabric. I found belt closures. And that was it, to be, but quite, yeah, what else? Now I got a couple of other things. I can't remember what they were. I'll show you in my next thrift haul. And then at the fair, I bought bracelets for my daughter. They are very cute. And I bought, for me, there were two junk journal booths. But, yeah, I was not fascinated, so I didn't get anything. They didn't have things that I don't have or need or want. Or one of them had Stemperia papers. The other, not really. There was a kawaii place where you could get cutesy stickers and papers, and so not my style, but it was nice. And yeah, that was it. But there were booths with yarn. What did I buy? Yarn. Really nice. Only 3 I bought to make 3 shawls. But yeah, was really happy. It was expensive, as usual, with yarn. When you want something good quality, the yarn is expensive. So, yeah. So, there we go. We have an ink. Is it an ink box? Probably. There we are. Oh, my hands are cold. Which never happens here. Oh, let's do something easy. This is easy, for me at least. I don't know why I like so much to use Tim Holtz people on this. Don't know. So I'm going to try to find something different. Although they're next to me and they're watching me. We want to go, we want to go. So, yeah. What else do I have here? I see a bird. Ooh, we have a bird, but... I am not convinced by the bird. We have fish. Not sure they will stand out so much. Let's see if we ink them. Oh, maybe I have an idea. Maybe I do have an idea. Let's see. What if I do that? And I also have on my desk, they're too small. I have Margaret's vintage photo kits. But these ones are too small. But let's keep in mind that we do have them and that we can use them. Do I like the fish? Not really. Don't know what you think, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. What else did we have in this box? Other fish. Still not convinced. A lot of other fish. No. It is not necessarily easy every time to find something that stands out. Well, they are like little people, aren't they? So, of course, I can do something with them. But let's see. Oh, we have a lovely prayer card. I like this one. Oh, I have plenty of them. No. Oh, this is cute. This is a cutesy thing. No. I have pictures. Not convinced. Some days it goes better than others. Christmas 1943. I think Christmas is a good one. Yeah. Oh, that is very, very daring. Yeah, so yesterday was quite busy. And then we had lunch in a Japanese restaurant. That is really lovely. We go there every time we go thrifting with my daughters. Oh, that's great. So I can leave it. No, I can't. Because it ends on the other page. Does it matter? I think I'm going to glue it shut. What was I saying? Yeah. Lunch in a Japanese restaurant. And it was the first time that Aiden's mother had Japanese food that wasn't sushi. And she enjoyed it, so it was good. But it was a long day. We were so tired. And my articulations are just not happy with me today. But it's okay. I don't have much to do today. Just need to go out to get, we call it Too Good To Go. So it's, I think I might have spoken about it before. It's shops that instead of throwing things away, like with which dates are like today, or sometimes, depending on the food, sometimes it's much later. And you pay them like nothing, like less than 50% of what they're worth. Were worth. Oh, that's complicated. Were worth. And so we do that. And it's always a surprise. And I think that's the part we like most. It's a surprise. Look at this little tag that is only asking for something nice. What can we do with you? What do I have here? Fish are too small, too big, unless it's you. But no, you're too big as well. Lots of fish. I have eggs. Oh, we had quail eggs. It's lunchtime. Do I have one smaller? Or is it the same? I think we could have this with the label. Not sure what these are doing here, but they're here, so we're going to use them. No, no, no. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's see with these. Oh, and there was a booth yesterday where you could have makeup done and your haircut, which I did. Makeup was great. Haircut, not so much. But it was, you know, with students. Obviously, there was a hairdresser there to guide them and sometimes to correct the mistakes. Well, I think I'm going to go to the hairdresser again because it's not what I asked for. And that I can understand. They're students. But it's also not the same size on each side, which is a bit annoying, I must say. Yeah, I know you're thinking like me. That had nothing to do with that. Do I care? No. And what if I do that? What if I do that? Why not? Why not? These are Tina's labels as well, if I remember correctly. And I quite like them. They're a bit of a pain to cut out because of the round sides, but they're really, really pretty. Which reminds me, I should print some more. This is also coming from Tina's probably perfume kit. There we go. So I'm going to glue it at the bottom. I like that. Cool. One more. Come on. Shall we do one? Another one of the complicated ones. Dun, ta, da, dun. What can I do with that? Well, Tina has stuff. It might be that it's too complicated and I can't do anything with it, you know. It's a possibility. Am I giving up? Yeah, sounds a bit like it. I like the butterfly. don't know. Help me. Help me. I don't know. Let me see. Nah, it is too grungy, I think, for the paper, isn't it? Tough, tough, tough. Tough, tough, tough. I'm going to have to do it because otherwise I'll never do anything. So let me just ink this. All the puppies have learned to climb the stairs except mine. So you might hear a cry in a minute. She lives with me on the ground floor, so she doesn't need to climb up the stairs. But her sisters have learned. I'm sure she will at one point. Because nobody stops them from going up and down. They can do that if they want. But that is just for the puppies, because my two other dogs are not, yeah, June steals whatever she can grab and destroys it. And Sammy has decided that he needs to show everyone that it is his territory. So that is not nice. So they're sort of banned from the first floor, which is okay, they will survive. Nothing dramatic. Okay. Am I going to do with that? I think so. Let's go for that. The next one we'll try to do, it's a tag that it's on cardstock, so it's got no background, which is also a challenge for me, because if you know me, you know I like to make my ephemera from masterboards, and obviously my masterboards are covered in book pages. So yeah, that's not going to be easy. But we love a challenge. Yeah, definitely not Sophie. But you know, I don't know where to put it. I'm gonna put it here. There we go. Well, we've already made 2 of these, so I'm quite happy. I said I wanted the cardstock ones, so I have these. And I actually think somewhere I have a ton of them, but I've never ever used them. Can we send them? Doesn't add that much, to be honest. The cardstock is not responding as I would wish, so I'm just going to go over all the sides because I've started, but that's going to be it. I'm going to ink you. So we could have this, couldn't we? With what underneath? Too tall. Too tall. No. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Woohoo. What about people? Let me see. Because I haven't used them all, so I don't really know which ones I can use. No, I think you're too tall. So you are going to be too tall? Sort of. You're sitting down. You, my friends, are not sitting down. Neither are you, or you, or you. So I think we'll have the little children, which is neat, to decide which ones. Oh, come on. My hands are shaking. At lunch, my head was shaking. That was fun. Okay. We can do this, can't we? So, let me glue, let me glue, let me glue, let me glue, let me glue. Okay. And then you. And by the way, the stickers that I'm going to use are also from the vintage photo kit from Margaret. So you can find it on her Ko-Fi. I'm gonna have you. Okay, I need to start somewhere. Okay, you're going to go here. You're going to go next to them. Okay. And then we're going to have you two out here. I'm going to put you first. That's one. You could put a background, I suppose, but I just didn't want to. There you go. And now, fingers crossed, they fit into these. Let me get some scissors. Because apparently I was not in a rounding corners mood. Well, it is what it is. There is going to be, it's going to be bumpy because there are 2 layers. That's what I mean. These will go. Creases will go away. There you go. No more creases. We need some sort of a thingy down there. Come on. You go, you come, you go, you come. What are we? We are a red label. Well, we can be a red label. That's okay. All labels are loved. Oh, here we could put maybe some of these on the bottom. What could we write? And it's going to be fun because see the drama I have today. Try to put something like this down. Yeah, I know I could use tweezers, but I'm not good with tweezers. So I think I'm going to state the obvious. It's going to be children. Can we try? My goodness, it's going to be so wonky. Bear with me. Well, I'm going to make it wonky, because that way I will not be crying once it's done. No, I don't have Parkinson's. I just have medication that makes me shake. And the last one. There you go. I think it's fun. Don't know about you, but I like it. Yeah, we can have a red label. Why not? There we go. Mission accomplished. Accomplished. It is cute. Just needs an eyelid and a piece of a thing. There you go. Back to comfort zone. Yay! I have taken out very, very small mushroom that I fussy cut a long time ago. And I'm thinking to put an animal together with them. Sorry, cup of coffee, my goodness. There. I know I have fish, for sure. But I also have birds. I'm sorry, I'm not tired and I'm not bored. I'm just somewhat stressed, but I don't know why. We have a fishy. I like the fishy. Very nice fishy. Let me see. Oh yes, these I must use at one point. And I also have the sugar bags. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I like to mix fish with anything, so I think I'm going to ink my fish. There we go. Up. So we have a fish, and then I think we're going to have some mushroom. Why? Well, because we can. You're too big. Or should I put you like this? I'm not sure. I'm just trying, and then we'll see. Not easy with shaky hands. Not easy, but doable. Oh, my nose is annoying me. Oh, yes, you are. Mushroom. Probably won't be able to go up till the end. And I don't think I have more of the tiny ones. We have one more here. Oh, come on. Let's see. That we have one more here. And one more here. One more here. I don't think I'm gonna like it. Bear with me 1 second. Apologies for the noise. There you go. I think we're going to keep the fish. But I need to find something else. I'm not happy with my mushrooms. What can we put you together with? I think we can use a coupon of some sort. This one, for example. Or this one. Which one would be best? or we could even have 2. Well, my how do you call it? Supana. We use a brand name, not okay, the name is not coming, but you know that. It just committed suicide together with one of my glues. So we have a fish, we have coupons. We could also have more coupons if we wanted to. Or we could have other fish. We could. And they're all facing the same way. You could have 2 fish. I know you don't put an S at the end of fish. I know. I am French, but I know. I'm actually keen on doing that, so let's just ink. I hope you are enjoying the weekend. Here, the weather is nice. It's cold, but it's nice. That's why we're not going outside. Every time it's nice, we're stuck inside. And yeah, nothing more. Aside from me going out to pick up food, nothing more is planned this week. But this weekend. Tomorrow is a day at home. And that's it. And it will be a day of crafting with me, and probably of knitting. Oh, crocheting. I've started 2 projects and I actually am getting bored by the 2 of them. So I need to focus and finish at least one so that I can get another one going. I like to have more than one to avoid getting bored. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. Oh, I glued it too close to the... Well, it's okay. It is what it is. Yep. And I might have an idea of something to add there. Okay. There. I have a void here, so I need to put something there. So I could either put a gentleman, but otherwise I could also put a little girl, couldn't I? I think I'm going to do that. And I think I want some sort of small labels. Yeah. Aye, sorry. I want another one. These ones are also from Eva, I think. I'm not sure, but I think. From Bohemian Crafting. What else? What else? I think that's it. So here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. These we made a long time ago, when I was in Bordeaux, visiting my parents. I think we were like this, sort of. And then I can put you here. Okay. There you go. Lady. Sam is sleeping and snoring. There you go, sweetie. There you go, cutie. And I can put that one there. This is one we had printed together, stamped on the on probably some Amazon packaging, I think. That's it. We've made a lovely pocket. There we go. Oh, you are not glued properly. So I think we've been together for almost an hour. So it is now time for us to check, have a look on what we've done today. So today we made a small tag on a piece of masterboard with an egg and a knot and a label. Then we made sort of an inbox. It's not an inbox, I don't think it's square. With a lovely butterfly and some labels. Then we made a tag from something that I had made with a postcard. You can write on the back. And we used some of Tina from Shabby Dabby Duda collection of digitals. I think this one is called Le Parfum. Then we made this with a lovely card from Christmas 1943. Only a piece of scrapbook paper on which I glued stamps. We made the challenge using a cardboard tag and using Little People, and then Margaret's vintage photo kit and letters. We made this again with the postcards, and again Tina's digitals. And we made a pocket on a piece of masterboard. So, not a bad day. How many did we make? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Only 7? I thought we had at least one more, but maybe it's me. So, well, I hope you've had fun today. Get out of your comfort zone, because, you know, you end up doing things that are really, really cute. Enjoy crafting, and I'll see you again on Monday. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. See you. Bye-bye.